Good morning and happy Thursday. Today's the 31st. I'm pretty sure it's the last day of January. Can you believe it? That's crazy. I am back from my holiday. I've had a really nice week and a bit away from things, from life and everything. I had a really lovely time. Really nice and refreshing and lovely, and yeah, just nice to sort of get away from things, reassess, and then come back and realize just how much you love being at home. Although I do love traveling and exploring, but still I think the best thing is coming home and sleeping in your own bed. That's always a good thing. I'm going to switch rooms because it's quite warm in here today. It's going to be a hot day today, so it's actually just a little bit cooler here in my sewing room. So there we go. Oh, that's a familiar sight, isn't it? So I have a little bit of a confession to share with you, and hopefully you'll be okay with it and I don't disappoint you very much, because I don't really like disappointing people, but you know, it is what it is, I guess. I have a confession. I said I was going to vlog my holiday. I did, but I didn't vlog all of it. I vlogged the first 2 days. So the only bit that I filmed was when we were flying to Melbourne, and then the day after when we did this 12-hour day tour, which was like one of the longest days of my life. And then after that I didn't vlog anything. I sort of, in the moment, I was like, no, I don't want to vlog, I don't feel like it. I want to just take a break. I want to just enjoy this for what it is and not have the pressure of vlogging it and all that sort of stuff. But as I've come back home and as I've sort of looked back on my holiday, I'm like, oh, I wish I vlogged it now. So, you know, it's a bittersweet sort of thing. So I am going to show you the 2 days that I did film. From what I can remember, what I filmed was flying in the plane, our hotel room, and I think on Monday, was it Monday or the Tuesday? Last Tuesday, yeah, the second day, we went on this bus tour and I've filmed lots of Australian animals, kangaroos, koalas, and other things I really can't remember, but I'm going to pop them in now. And yeah, so this was just the first 2 days of my holiday. Good morning and happy Monday. Today's the 21st of January and I'm going on holiday today. My parents and I are flying down to Melbourne and we're going to stay there for a couple of nights, and then we're going on a cruise from Melbourne around Adelaide. We're going to Kangaroo Island and Port Lincoln, I think. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I'm just going along for the ride. But it's early. It was an early wake-up call, 5:30. We're now about to go to the station, catch a train into the city and then to the airport and catch our plane to Melbourne. So we think that's our plane. And
all the other planes we do.
And there's the airport. Hey airport. Hey plane. Our plane. About to take off with the stairs. Smile and wave. Made it into our hotel room after a bit of a mix up at the airport with our transfer. I thought I'd show you a tour of our hotel room. We are at the Mantra and it's really nice. So this is where we enter. We got bathroom here, all darkness and light. This is the bathroom. Hey, toilet, shower, bath, goodness gracious. And then you enter in here and we got this nice big area. Hi mum. And we got kitchen, bit where we sit, TV. I mean, you could literally dance here, I think. And then down here we have wardrobe and beds and a father. And then this is our view, a building. But we're up very high, so I'm very lucky. I have a queen bed all to myself. Yay. Good morning. Today is Tuesday and We're going on an adventure today. We're going to go see the fairy penguins down on some island. Phillip Island. Hang on, let me ask. What's the island that we're going to? What's the island we're going to? Phillip Island. We're seeing the fairy penguins on Phillip Island. And then we're going to a koala sanctuary, koala place, and then a conservation park. It's going to be a big long day. 12 hours full of touring Melbourne and Victoria. So we're going to go and catch our bus in the next half hour, I think. And then, yeah, just go and explore Victoria and go maybe see some fairy penguins at the end of the day. And then tomorrow we are going to catch our ship, but that's tomorrow. We'll deal with that tomorrow. Today is full of adventure and hopefully we'll have fun. So we've come to a place called Moonlit something. Oh my gosh, hang on. I literally just had a look at the brochure and I've already forgotten where we are. We are at Moonlit Sanctuary. It's somewhere in Victoria. But we're about to go have a look at the koalas. So hopefully we'll see some. Apparently there might be like baby ones, so we'll have a look. I've spotted one. It's here in this tree. There he is, having a snooze. Let's see if we can find another one. There's another one. He's actually in the wet. They've got like a mist on. And he's just sitting there, snoozing. Hello, Mr. Koala. There's a better angle of him. Doesn't really look all that comfortable. There we go. Get in right on him. Hello, sir. What a cutie. I spotted another one up in the tree. Hello. Look at his arm. He's just holding on to the branch. And look at this one snoozing.
Oh, look at this one.
Oh, I know. Now I think we're just going to have a bit of a walk around and we're going to try and find some kangaroos. Apparently there are kangaroos here. And there's an emu. I did see an emu roaming around somewhere. And then there's other birds and lizards and other creepy crawlies, I think. Not creepy crawlies, but like reptiles and stuff. So we'll have a look and see if we can find some. Look what we've got hiding in the shadows. It's a little baby kangaroo. Hello. There's a little baby Joey hiding in the shade. And then a duck. How exciting. I've come across Mr. Emu. There he is. I don't know whether it's a lady or a man. Hello, Mr. Emu. Bye-bye, Mr. Emu. How's it doing? Hi. Well, he doesn't want to come any closer to me. Maybe he's scared. We've now come to a place called Churchill Visitor Centre. That's what it just says right there. But we're on Churchill Island. So we're about to enter a gift shop. We've discovered an old house hidden amongst a garden. And there's some beautiful hydrangeas. Nice. They are so lovely. Look at that. Wow. Then there's a big, what did you say it was? Norfolk Island pine. All the way up there. And then a really pretty house. Don't know what the house is called. Churchill Island house. I don't know. Let's have a look. This beautiful house is called a mess house. Or Amy's house. A-M-E-S-S house. It's very nice. Wonder if we can go in. Would you pronounce it as a mess house? A mess house. Where? I don't know what it's called. Ooh, let's go in. Ooh. Oh wow. It's got that old worldy sort of smell, doesn't it? And into the kitchen. Ooh. Nice. I wonder if we'll find any like sewing stuff. Oh, look, a calendar from 1877. Wow, when was my birthday? My birthday was on a Monday. So was yours. Pretty little bedroom. Wow. I love the wallpaper. And a bedroom. Aww. This is all a bit nice. Ooh, a spinning wheel. And look, there's a quilt on the bed. Nice. Spinning wheel. That's cool. Found a sewing machine. Old school singer.
Oh, it's a sewing machine.
Yeah.
Get down the sewing machine eventually.
We've come to a koala conservation centre. So we're off Churchill Island now and we've come to a koala conservation centre. And I'm actually really not sure where we're supposed to go. It's just sort of like discover yourself kind of thing. Oh, there's a sign, koala boardwalk. So I think we're just gonna go this way and, I don't know, hopefully see some more koalas. Should be exciting. No doubt they'll all be asleep as they usually are, but you never know. We might find some that aren't. I found my first koala. You're not going to be able to see it, but it's all the way up there. I wonder if I can sort of point. It's up here somewhere. But I think there'll be more, so like closer, a little bit further down here. I don't know. I'm just following the crowd. Now hopefully they're going to take me somewhere that I'm going to see stuff. Oh, and there's another crowd up there. Oh well, I'm sure we'll find some.
Look at it. Now Parapana, look at it. Look at it, nice.
So we're still on Phillip Island, and now we're at a place called Marys Point. I think this is like the farmost point on Phillip Island. And after we spend about half an hour here, we're going to go to the penguin parade. That's so hard to say. Penguin parade. We'll see the little fairy penguins. Yay. But check out this epic sunset. Was the first 2 days of my holiday. The rest of the time I just kept low, quiet to myself, just to sort of recharge in the head, to think about a lot of things that I want to do this year. Yeah, but other than that, it was a good holiday. The sun was out, it wasn't too hot, which was really great. We've come back to Sydney and it is so hot and humid. It's awful. It's just, I hate summer so much. And today is going to be a hot day. It's going to be like 40+ degrees. And I want to do stuff today. It's always on the days when I want to do stuff that it's hot. And people keep asking me whether we have aircon. We do have air conditioning. We just don't have it on all day because it's too expensive. Electricity prices here in Australia are very expensive. And because our whole house is air conditioned, like you can like switch on different zones, it's expensive to run aircon for a large amount of hours. So yeah, you just kind of have to deal with it and just stick a fan on and just get on with it. We usually put the aircon on in the evening just for some sort of respite before we go to bed. So yeah, it just is how it is. But yeah, I keep going off. But yes, I had a really nice holiday. We flew down to Melbourne. We took a cruise from Melbourne. We got on the Golden Princess and we cruised from Melbourne and we went to Adelaide and then we went to Kangaroo Island and then we went to Port Lincoln and then cruised back to Melbourne, caught a plane and came home. So it was only like a 5-day cruise. Hang on, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. 6 days. 6 days on the boat. And yeah, just had a really nice relaxing time. That's all I can really say. And if you didn't know where Adelaide and all that sort of stuff is, it's down in South Australia, which is sort of like at the bottom central of Australia. So you've got the Great Australian Bight and Adelaide's just before then. So today today I want to tidy. I am aware that I need to do my quilt along. I'm possibly going to baste that quilt later on tonight when it's a little bit cooler, but today I want to tackle some of the mess that's in my room. So I have a whole bunch of stuff here. This is all piles of stuff that needs to go. I actually can't really remember what's underneath it. So I have a couple of quilt tops that obviously are staying, which I need to take away, and I think there's just magazines, and I've got some stationery stuff that needs to go, and just lots of little bits that I just don't need anymore, that just don't need to be in here. So I think I'm going to get rid of those today. I might take a trip up to the salvos. And then we have this mess up here. So behind my sewing chair and the big roll of wadding, there's a filing cabinet, and that's full of like papers and stuff that my parents have. So I can't quite do anything with the filing cabinet at the moment, but what's on top of the filing cabinet can all go. So I'm getting rid of all those blocks. There's just junk and crap up there that just can go, because that's an area that I can really use for storage and yeah, just use. So that's what I'm going to tackle today. I want this space nice and tidy and clean. Oh, and I also have tons and tons of floristry stuff down in this corner that I'm obviously not using, but I will keep, you know, just in case, but I'll put it somewhere else, I think. But yeah, this corner is my goal today, and we'll see how far we get before I succumb to the heat. Yes. Before I do that though, I'm going to do a quick haul of a few things that I got while I was on holiday. So I don't know whether you saw my post on Instagram and also on my Facebook. When we were in Port Lincoln, I visited a really lovely patchwork gifts sewing store called Ruby and Kate. This one here. They are located on Liverpool Street in Port Lincoln. If you're ever in that area, go check it out because it is such a beautiful store. It's so lovely. And I was so overwhelmed by all the fabric, and my dad didn't want to wait any longer for me. I think I was in there for maybe about 20 minutes. I came out and he had a bit of a tantrum because I took too long. I was like, Dad, it's a fabric store and full of fabrics I've never seen before. I'm not just going to be in there for 5 minutes. I really ripped into him. I'm like, don't. Anyway, I was like, fabrics are my passion. I can be in there for as long as I want. Anyway, so I only ended up getting 3 fabrics, which I really love. This was the first one that really caught my eye. I love this color. This color is so pretty, and I love the print on it. I just loved everything about it. I'm just trying to find the selvage. This one is a motor fabric. It is by Savannah. Oh no, I'm gonna pronounce it wrong. Savannah, I'm just gonna show you the selvage. There we go. Zest for your something. What does that say? So this one is Zest for Your Nest for Motor Fabrics by this Savannah. I can't read. Is it Gingerbur? I can't read it. But that's what it is. It's lovely. And of each one I only got half a meter, which is about 20 inches. If you are not sure what half a meter is. This is the fabric that started it all. They had a beautiful range of Liberty fabrics, and I love Liberty prints. They're so pretty. So this one is the Cottage Garden Collection Cosmos Meadow. There we go. So pretty. I love the colours in this one. It's so nice. I love the smell of new fabrics. I don't know. It's just something about good quality ones that smell really nice. And then the third one that I got is one by Cotton and Steel from the Black and White range by Melody Miller. Is the Typewriters. Nice. And I'll show you the selvage as well. There is the selvage. So that's all I got from Ruby and Kate. I would have got more if I had the time, but because I had other people with me waiting for me, I was like, okay, I'll just get these. I could have been in there all day, 100%, and I could have spent a whole lot more than what I did. But yes, it is what it is. But yeah, if you're ever in Port Lincoln and are on Liverpool Street, go visit that store because it's beautiful and there's such lovely gift things and lovely candles and just lovely things. Then when we went to Adelaide, we went into a chocolate store. If you know me, then you'll know that fabrics and chocolate are like my thing. I am a huge chocolate lover. So we went into Hague's Chocolates. We actually do have Hague's Chocolates in Sydney. They're at the QVB building, but I've actually never gone into one of their stores because they're expensive. But you know, when on holiday you spend money that you normally don't really spend. Am I right? We were also given a 10% off voucher for being people off the ship and stuff like that, so that's why we went in, because I got 10% off, which isn't a lot, but you know, it's enough to get me into a store and spending money in there. So I got some chocolate. Let's just dip in and see what's in here. So I got some chocolate freckles. So these ones are called milk chocolate speckles, but we call them freckles. Chocolate freckles. We got some peppermint frogs. I thought they were very Harry Potter-esque. And I love peppermint chocolate, so hopefully they'll taste nice. And they're milk chocolate as well, so I don't think they'll be too like bittersweet type thing. Then this one is a milk honeycomb block. So it's chocolate with bits of honeycomb in it, which I love as well. Oh look, any chocolate I love, so what am I saying? Then finally, right down the bottom, I got a milk chocolate peppermint bar. And I just really like the packaging of this one. It's just so classic and clean and sharp, so I got it. That is all I bought from our holiday. Can you believe it? Apart from spending about a fortune on food at the airport because we were actually delayed twice coming home. So we were at the airport for 7 hours on Monday, which was insane. So I came home very tired, but we got home eventually, which was nice. So anyway, I'm going to stop procrastinating and we're going to get into tidying my room. Hopefully, if I get this done today, I think I'm going to tackle my fabrics here that I have. Just ignore the quilt along quilt. This one here is all fabrics. This one here is all books and fabrics as well. And I just want it tidy. I've been very much inspired by a lovely internet friend that I've made on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. She goes by the name of Handpiece Huskies on Instagram. I will link her below. And she has just recently, inspired by me, and now I've been inspired back from her, which is lovely. She has just recently done a whole cleanup of all of her fabric and it just looks incredible. So neat and lovely. So it's been very inspiring. So I'm going to, because of her, I've been inspired to get this sorted, but I can't do that yet just yet. I want to do this first because I want to do it and then we'll tackle the fabrics. And amongst all of that hustle and bustle, we need to get the quilt along finished, which is going to be my main focus next week because I have the week off next week because hours at work are dwindling. But anyway, I'm going to stop talking to you and get stuff done. Couple of hours later and I think I've made more mess than what I've sort of started with. So I have like a ton of stuff on my desk. The doorway's completely full of stuff, boxes and bags of things that need to go. I've stripped a couple of my old paintings that I did at TAFE yonks ago that were sitting here behind the door, and just cluttering up the space. Oh man, I've touched it, now it's not going to stay there. I still want to sort through my floristry stuff. I have a heap of rubbish that need to go out, and I have a pile of stuff that I might give away to you guys, and I'll talk about that a little bit later on. But progress, but mess, you know what I mean? Once all this stuff goes, there's going to be lots of room, and that's exactly what I want. So I've also even started cleaning up my bookshelf here. I'm not sure whether I'm going to keep this shelving, or if I'm going to buy a whole new, I don't know, cabinet to put stuff in. So I'm not sure yet. We'll see what happens. But yes, it's okay. There's a lot of stuff that's going, and it's a good thing. So let's get rid of it. Good afternoon and happy Friday to you all. It's been a busy morning today. I got rid of all of the stuff in my sewing room, which was good. I literally got to the point yesterday where I could not, one, get out of my sewing room and then get into my sewing room because there were just boxes and bags just full of stuff. I think at last count it was 13 boxes and bags full of stuff that just needed to get out of this room. And then I did about 4-5 loads of rubbish, which is quite a lot. A lot of it was recycling, and then the other bit was just rubbish, like, you know, random little bits. So things are looking a little bit more tidier. There's nothing here now behind me on this filing cabinet. Totally forgot to do like a before and after. I only really think of these things afterwards. I'm like, oh, I should have done a before and after. But yeah, I think from like previous vlogs and stuff like that, you know what kind of mess this was. It's a huge difference, let me tell you what. Okay, so this is what we're working with now. We did need to do a really quick vacuum because this is all dust and gross stuff, don't look at it. But I was able to tidy all of my floristry stuff. So there's a big bag of floristry stuff here and then a box behind it. I will actually be sorting through that now. I have my big roll of batting. There were about 4 or 5 boxes full of stuff sitting here. That's all gone. There was another pile of stuff here. It's all gone. I had some art stuff just here. This is this little mark on the carpet. That's now back in the wardrobe where it belongs. I do have a bag full of stuff that I actually want to do as like a bit of a giveaway with you guys, and I will discuss that at another point. I've gotten rid of stuff off the filing cabinet. All of the stuff that was sitting on here is all gone. Yay! So that's good. I had old paintings that I did from my fine arts course all sitting here. They're all gone. So now I just have my big easel behind the door. I now have to sort out these bags of random fabrics. I'm going to sort out my Christmas fabrics here. And then the next thing I want to tackle, like I said yesterday, are these 2 cupboards here. So I have been looking at some shelving cabinet things from IKEA, and I think I found one. It's a good price. It will fit in this section. It's actually a lot taller, so I'll have a little bit more space for things. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So this morning I went to Kmart and I bought 4 of these containers. So a couple of them I'll use for my floristry stuff, and then I put it on top of the filing cabinet. One is for Christmas, and then I think the other one is just spare for, oh, I might use it for some of my solids because that's overflowing. I'm not sure yet, but I might have that one spare just for, you know, just in case I need it for something else. But yeah, that is the progress so far of tidying my sewing room, and it has made such a huge difference. Like, I feel like I can move and like do things in here now, and it's gonna get better. I know it, especially once I do this, we figure this out. And I think after that, which I don't know how soon I'll be able to do it, is I need to tidy everything under my sewing table. There's a ton of stuff under there that I just hadn't really thought about in years. So, but that's another job for another day. So I'm going to get filling these containers, and I'm going to vacuum the floor and just get the place feeling a little bit nicer, even nicer than what it is. So, hey.